Hi everyone, my name is Maria Bregman. You are on Creativity's X channel, and today I'm going to tell you about the books that will blow headlines, spark conversations, and enrich your mind in 2024. A lost masterpiece. One of the most anticipated books of the year is a lost novel from Gabriel. García Márquez, the Nobel Prize-winning author of 100 Years of Solitude, Love in the Time of Cholera, and other magical realist masterpieces. The novel, Until August, was written in the last years of his life. While he suffered from dementia and memory loss, he asked for it not to be published. But his sons decided to release it as a tribute to his legacy and a gift to his fans. The novel is set in Colombia in the 1950s, during the violent period known as La Violencia, and follows the lives of three friends who are involved in a love triangle, a political conspiracy, and a mysterious murder. The novel is said to be a blend of romance, intrigue, and humor, with the characteristic style and imagination of García Márquez. A sequel to a beloved novel fans of Colm Tóibín's beautiful 2009 novel Brooklyn, which was adapted into an Oscar-nominated film starring Saoirse Ronan. We'll be delighted to know that there is a sequel coming out in May. The sequel, Long Island, picks up the story of Elif, the young Irish immigrant who moved to New York in the 1950s and fell in love with an Italian-American plumber named Tony. The sequel follows Elif as she returns to her hometown in Ireland after receiving an unexpected knock on the door that draws her back to her past. She has to face the consequences of her choices, the secrets she kept, and the people she left behind. The sequel is expected to be a poignant and powerful exploration of identity, belonging, and love. A new thriller from the king of horror. No one can write a gripping and terrifying story like Stephen King, the master of horror and suspense, who has published more than 60 books and sold more than 350 million copies worldwide. His new novel, The Institute, is set to be another blockbuster, with a plot that will keep you on the edge of your seat. The novel is about a group of children with psychic abilities such as telekinesis and telepathy, who are kidnapped and taken to a secret facility called the Institute, where they are subjected to brutal experiments and torture by a sinister organization. The novel is a mix of sci-fi, horror, and thriller with themes of power, corruption, and resistance. A memoir from a courageous writer and activist, Elif Shafak is the most widely read female author in Turkey and a vocal advocate for human rights, democracy, and pluralism. She has written more than 15 books, including novels, essays, and short stories that have been translated into more than 50 languages and have won numerous awards. Her memoir, The Island of Missing Trees, is a personal and political account of her life, from her childhood in Ankara and Madrid, to her exile in London and Istanbul, to her activism and writing. The memoir is a candid and compelling reflection on her identity, her culture, her family, and her values. It is also a testimony of her courage, her resilience, and her hope in the face of oppression, censorship, and threats. The memoir is a must-read for anyone who cares about the state of the world and the role of literature in it. A book from a visionary thinker. Yuval Harari is an Israeli historian and philosopher who has written 3 global bestsellers that have changed the way we think about ourselves and our future. His books, Sapiens, Homo Deus, and 21 Lessons for the 21st Century, have sold more than 35 million copies worldwide and have been praised by leaders, celebrities, and critics alike. His new book, The Story of Us, is a collection of essays that explore the origins, evolution, and future of humanity, as well as the challenges and opportunities of the digital age. The book is a synthesis of his previous works, as well as his latest insights and perspectives, based on his research, his lectures, and his conversations with experts and influencers. The book is a stimulating and enlightening journey through the past, the present, and the possible scenarios of the future, with a focus on the questions that matter the most. Who are we? Where do we come from? Where are we going?